Hello everyone, welcome to Nam's World. In today's video, we will discuss about a question which is very important in your SEM exams. The question will be given as LL1 grammar or predictive parser. Okay, they will be giving you a grammar and you need to calculate LL1 or predictive parser. You will get the question like this. They might give the string or you need to take the string. It is string will be may be given or may not be given. So string can be found by taking the terminal symbols. So it you can expect this question for 14 marks. So without any delay, let's go into the video. Let me explain. LL1. For calculating this LL1, you basically have four steps. First one is eliminating. Basically you have four main steps and the last one is string acceptance. So total 5 steps you have to calculate this LL1 or predictive parser. So let's go with the first step. So step 1, what is step 1? Eliminating left recursion. When you say you have left recursion in the grammar, when the left side element and the right side first element are same, both are same, then you can say the grammar is having left recursion. See, left side element and the in right side the grammar's first element is having same, or here also either means then it will be left recursive. This one here, see, both are same, left side element and in right side the leftmost element. If both are same, then we can say it has left recursion. So do we have in this, see, the left element and the in right side the leftmost elements are the same? Yes, they are same. That's why we can say this have left recursion. Do this production have left recursion? No, it doesn't have. So let's eliminate this left recursion. So how to eliminate left recursion? We have a formula kind of. So if a grammar production in this form, a alpha beta, then you get beta a dash produces alpha epsilon. Okay, so this is having a left recursion, right? So let's take this grammar prediction. So E produces E plus T dash. So this is A, this is also A, this will be alpha, this will be beta. Okay, so now let's follow this grammar, this method, or we'll just keep a trick in mind. So what is the trick? See, first leave the this is having left recursion, so keep aside for a while. Okay, write the remaining prediction. E produces T, and now we have to introduce a new non-terminal E dash. Means for the starting symbol only you just need to keep a dash. Okay, next, now you have introduced this E dash. Now you need to write the prediction for this also, right? So E dash produces, write the remaining. This is this is recursive, right? So just eliminate this. What is the remaining? Plus T. So as we are eliminating this E, we need to write its E dash prediction. Okay, so here T, actually we need to write T, but here already T is been used, so we need not write it. So just epsilon. So after eliminating left recursion, the grammar prediction becomes this. So in this place of this, you can write this prediction. Next, this prediction is also having left recursion, right? So let's eliminate it. So see, this prediction is having a left recursion because the left element in right side, leftmost element is same. So these are having left recursion. So we need to eliminate it. So first step, what we need to write the remaining prediction. Means this is having left recursion, just skip this and write the remaining one. So what is that? F. So we need to introduce new non-terminal, that is starting symbol dash. Okay, next for this T dash we need to calculate the prediction. So what are the prediction remaining we need to write, right? So T is a having left recursion, so just remove it and just write the remaining star f. And the as we are eliminating this t, we need to write the t dash. Okay, next remaining f we should need to write, but f is already being used here, so we need to write epsilon. So in place of this production you can write this two steps. The third element is not having, the third production is not having left recursion, so we are not eliminating it. So the final grammar production becomes, so in place of this production we will write this two production. So in this place we'll write this two. Okay, so this production will write as it is. We are done with the step 1, so let's go to the step 2, eliminating left factoring. So when we say a grammar productions is having left factored, when we say when in right side, when two predictions are same, means common, they have common prefixes. For example, if the grammar prediction is like this, E produces A, B. See, they both have same common prefixes. Then we say they have left factoring. We need to eliminate them. But in our grammar prediction, we can't find any left factored grammars. So we just need to skip this step. Means you just need to write like this. There are no common prefixes. So no need to perform elimination of left factoring. Okay, let's go to the step 3. What is the step 3? So this is the step 3. We need to calculate the first. So in order to calculate first, right, all for the non-terminals we will be calculating the first. For the left side element we will be calculating the, so here the non-terminals are E dash, T dash, F. So for that all we need to calculate first and follow. So what is first of E? We need to write like this, first and follows. Okay, so what is first of E? First of E is non-terminal T. First of E is non, so first of T, we need to go for first of T. What is first of T? First of T is non-terminal F, so first of F. What is first of F? Means first element. What is the first element here? So this is the first element. So in first of E you need to write this, and it is having another prediction ID, so ID. Okay, next first of E dash. What is first of E dash? Plus, in another prediction, the first symbol you need to see, epsilon and plus and epsilon. So what is the first of T? F. First of F. What is first of F? This open parenthesis and ID. Okay, next, what is first of T dash? Star and epsilon. See the first starting element, star and epsilon. What is first of F? First of F is open parenthesis and ID. So this is the first calculation. So next we will calculate follow. Okay, so in order to calculate follow, first one it is the starting symbol of the grammar, right? E is the starting symbol of the grammar, right? So for that symbol only, means for that starting symbol only, dollar will be like, initially we write dollar. Okay, next follow of E. Let's check the grammar prediction. What is the follow of E? In the right side you need to check where the E is present in right side, where it is present. So as you can see, it is present at last. So who is following E? E is followed by a closed parenthesis. So just write it. Next. So next, what is the next element? E dash, right? So where E dash present in, just see the right side of the grammar predictions. Okay. So anywhere E dash is present, where present E dash? E dash is present here and here. Still, no, this two only present. So who is following E dash? No one is following. So no one is following. You just need to transfer here. So the follow of E dash is follow of E. So what you wrote in the follow of E, as it is, write in the follow of E dash also. Okay. Next. What is fall of E? That we wrote as it is, okay? Next here also see. What is fall of E dash? Fall of E dash is E dash. E dash we have already written. So need not to write it again. So next, follow of T. What is follow of T? See. In right side, who is following T? Here, E dash is following T. So, see if it is a non-terminal or terminal. E dash is a non-terminal. So, you need to calculate first of E dash. What is first of E dash? Plus an epsilon. Plus an epsilon. So, in fall of T, you will write plus epsilon. We need not to write in follow. Keep it in mind. In follow we don't include epsilon. Okay. So in first of V dash we got epsilon. So here in this place you just replace this E dash with epsilon. So epsilon means nothing, right? So follow of T becomes follow of E. For follow of T you can write the all follow of E's. So in place of follow of T you can write the E. What we have in E? Dollar and close parenthesis. Next what follow of T? E dash. We already wrote, so skip it. Next, in follow of another there, right? We don't have any other. So next, follow of T dash. Where do we have T dash? Here and here. So what is the follow of T dash? Follow of T dash is nothing there, right? So it becomes follow of T. What are the follow of T? Plus dollar and close parenthesis. Next, follow of T dash. Do we have anything? No, we don't have. So we will go just here. Follow of T dash. Already follow of T dash we have wrote. So we need to write. Next, see if f is there in any right side of the grammar protection. There, here, there, and here, there. So what is follow of f? So f is followed by T dash, means it is a terminal or non-terminal. It is non-terminal, right? So you need to calculate follow of, first of T dash. So what is first of T dash? Star and epsilon. We need not to write epsilon because follow doesn't contain any epsilon. So in place of epsilon you can write, in place of T dash you can write epsilon. So here in this, if you write epsilon, follow of T becomes follow of T. So in follow of T, follow of F, we can write all the T follows plus dollar and close a parenthesis. So this is the way to calculate follow. So now let's go to the next step, that is step 4, which is construction of predictive parser table. All the non-terminals you need to write in the rows. So in our grammar predictions, the non-terminals are these elements, right? So I just wrote it row wise, okay? In the column wise, you need to write the terminals. So this is the table. In the column side, you need to write the terminals along with the dollar. Dollar is compulsory. So first we need to calculate this table, right? First go to the first element, that is this is a table must start with the first element only. What is the grammar's first element? We have E, right? So it should start with the E only. Then first calculate the first of E. What is first of E? So the first of E is open parenthesis and ID. So in place of open parenthesis and ID, you need to write the E predictions. What are the E predictions here? TE dash. So you need to write it here. E produces TE dash. E produces TE dash. Okay. So next we have E dash. We need to calculate first of E dash. What is first of E dash? See, first of E dash is plus an epsilon. And since you got epsilon, you need to write follow of, what is the symbol here? E dash. So you need to calculate follow of E dash. What is follow of E dash? So the follow of E dash is dollar and close parenthesis. So this is the follow of E dash. So in place of plus, you need to write See, E dash prediction. In E dash prediction plus there, right? This prediction you need to write in the place of plus. So what is the prediction? E dash produces plus TE dash. In place of dollar and close parenthesis, you need to write the other prediction. What is the other prediction we have? E dash produces epsilon. So you need to write. So E dash produces epsilon. E dash produces epsilon. Move to the next element. So need to calculate first of t. What is first of t? So the first of t is open parenthesis and id. In place of open parenthesis and id, you need to write the t predictions. What are the t predictions? Only one prediction, f t dash. We need to write that. In place of open parenthesis and id, here and here you need to write the t prediction. What is t prediction? T produces f t dash. T produces f t dash. So the next element is t dash. We need to calculate first of t dash. What is first? So first of t dash is plus epsilon. As we got epsilon, we need to write follow of t dash. Okay. So what are the follow of t dash plus close parenthesis dollar? So in place of star. So in t dash, do we have any prediction related to star? Yes, we have star f t dash. So in place of star, you need to write t dash produces star f t dash. T dash produces star f t dash, and in the place of plus close parenthesis in dollar, you need to write the other prediction. So what is the other prediction? T dash produces epsilon. So in place of plus, you need to write t dash produces epsilon. In place of close parenthesis, you need to write t dash produces epsilon. In place of dollar, you need to write t dash produces epsilon. Now let's go for the next f. So what is first of f? First of f is close open parenthesis and id. In place of open parenthesis and id, you need to write. So this is the open. This is the f prediction, right? First is related to the open and close parenthesis. So in open parenthesis, you can write this prediction, which is related to the open parenthesis. In next one is id. So in place of id, you can write f produces id. In this way, you need to calculate the table. Next, let's see string acceptance. So in this way, you need to represent. So in stack, input and action. In stack, the first symbol should be dollar. In input, last symbol should be dollar. So after the dollar, you need to write the starting element of the grammar. Whatever starting element, e is the starting element. So e and id. Go to the table and check E and ID. So what is E and ID? E produces TE dash. So that's E produces TE dash. Okay. Now you need to pop the stack topmost element and write this in the right side prediction in reverse order. So dollar E dash T. Write the grammar prediction as it is. So next, T produces ID. What is T produces ID? T produces ft dash. So remove the top element of the stack and push this element in reverse order. Need to remove this and push this. T dash f. Okay. Write this as it is. So ft. Next f and id. What is f and id? F produces id. So you need to pop this element and push this in reverse order. So dollar e dash t dash id. Write this id, means this input in a same. Now id both same element there, so you need to pop id from stack and remove from input. Remove id from input. So pop and remove id. So after pop and remove, we'll get like this. id removed from here, then and id removed from here. So we'll get like this. So t dash and star. So t dash and star is t dash produces star f t dash. So pop this t dash out and push this in reverse order. So dollar e dash push this means pop this and write this in reverse order. T f star. This you need to write as it is. So now star and star are same symbol. So pop and remove star. So after popping the star, you will get like this. So the remaining elements e dash, t dash and f you need to write. Here After removing star, what will be remaining? ID plus ID dollar. Now f and id. F and id is f produces id, so remove this, pop this f, and id push to this tag. So in place of f we will write id. Here same, id plus id will be same, no? So id and id same element, right? So pop and remove id. After removing id you will get e dash t dash. This will be popped, right? So you will be remaining this. In this id also is popped, right? So remaining of this. So t dash and plus is t dash produces epsilon. So here nothing to push because nothing there to push here. So you just need to pop this t dash. After popping you will get e dash only. Here plus id. So here both same element, so you need to pop and remove plus. So after removing you will get this only, e dash t and id dollar. So t and id, t produces ft dash. Okay, so pop this and push this in reverse order. So you will be popping this, so this in reverse order, t dash f id. F and id is f produces id. So id will be wrote here by removing f. So next id same, so pop and remove id. Next after removing we'll be getting like this. So t dash and dollar is t dash produces epsilon, nothing to push, so we need to just pop this t dash. Next this will be the remaining. So e dash and dollar is e dash produces epsilon, so nothing to push, we just need to remove this e dash. Dollar and dollar is accepted. When dollar and dollar comes, then the string is accepted. So that's all for this today video, and in next video we'll see another topic. So till then stay tuned. Bye bye.